further around the world, and we are back in the Iran. And the last speaker will be our friend Mohammed.
Can you hear me now? Okay. My name is Mohammed Hekmat. I have worked in several museums in Iran, municipality art museums, Malik National Museum, and Iranian Curating Design Museum as a curator and director. Besides this, I am doing my PhD in Museology at National Museum Institute, New Delhi, India. My interest in museology is the topic community, museum and community engagement. My paper in this symposium is Religion and Iranian Hospitality, a new approach toward engaging the community at the National Museum of Iran. In this regard, I surveyed the ideology, narrative, and policy at the National Museum. And then I selected Armenian community as my case study for this paper. The theory that I used came from an Iranian philosopher, Sayyid Hussein Nasr, that he says, sacred cannot transform us until we participate in the spiritual universe that has created it. Iran has been shaped by diverse ethnic and religious communities. It is important to reconstruct the National Museum organization as a national institution regarding a community-based approach. An example of participation that is featured among Iranian is hospitality. Any guest, when in the Iranian household, including the Armenians, experiences the invitation, welcome, greeting, sitting on the carpet, being in conversation, eating, and fully being escorted out by the host respectively. This hospitality process is like a spiritual experience that happens with the sense of place that Iranians call adab-e-mehman-nawazi, means hospitality traditions. To understand the engagement between the National Museum Institute and the religious community, it is important to focus on traditional experiences in the Iranian context. The sacred is not only found in officially sacred places, but also in daily life in Iran. The engagement of the Armenian community depends on the role of the National Museum in relation to their daily life, beyond its policy, showcases, and walks. This can happen when the National Museum focuses on the community's imagination in its traditional context, referred to Nasr. On the other hand, the secular aspects of the museum to provide a grant to serve all members of the nation. This community engagement approach may be defined as a traditional curatorial principle which will be integral to a new